So this is me 2 hours and 16 minutes later. I had 16 minutes left on my clock. When I got back on the track with my sandwich, a truck at a reserve, a prime spot, pulled right out. I was like, yes. I did my loop-de-loop, got in there. Tried to buy it through the app, couldn't do it. Tried to call customer service. She's like, well, it looks like it's already been paid for. You should be good. So but then like an hour and a half later or so, top flight security came by. I told him what happened. He's like, sorry, you can't buy a spot twice. So I said, all right, fine. The next place was 30 miles away. This Flying J, 300 and some spots. So there's probably 100 or 200 even open right now. So I had to PC to here because I had zero time. It's now 8:32. I'm gonna go to sleep, wake up 3:30, 4 o'clock, hit the road. I'm 6 hours away from delivery in the morning. Good night. I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, YouTube. Saturday, March 7th. 4:15 in the AM. We have 4 minutes before our 10 is up, so we can go ahead and head to Woodland, get this thing loaded. About 6 hours or so. Should be there about 10:30, and then drop it off and head over to Reno. It'll be rough. Feeling rough this morning, but you know what? Gotta go. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for the support. Let's just get driving.
Crack a monster, greet the sun. Big blues humming, ready to run. No stacks, no shine, just steady and true. Rolling proud on that deep blue hue. Daylight miles, the highway calls. I was born to chase it all. Sunrise and steel, that's how I ride. Rolling strong with the morning sky. From the hills to the county lines, chasing white lines in the daylight shine. Big blue hums and the world feels right. I was made for driving in the light. 2024 built to last. Smooth and clean, he's built for fast. Hands on the wheel, I hold it tight. No scars, just skill, it's a driver's right. Hammer down, let the engine sing. Hear that road beneath me ring. Sunrise and steel, that's how I ride. Rolling strong with the morning sky. From the hills to the county lines, chasing white lines in the daylight shine. Big blue homes and the world feels right. I was made for driving in the light. 2024 built to last. Smooth and clean, he's built for fast. Hands on the wheel, I hold it tight. No scars, just skill, it's a driver's right. Hammer down, let the engine sing. Hear that road beneath me ring. Sunrise and steel, that's how I ride. Rolling strong with the morning sky. From the hills to the county lines, chasing white lines in the daylight shine. Big blue homes and the world feels right. I was made for driving in the light. Sunrise and steel, that's my life. No shadow roads, just the sun and this heavy load. Every mile is fresh and new. Me and Big Blue pushing through. Sunrise and steel, that's my life. That's my life.
A cinematic guitar solo, engine hum fades under open blue sky.
You know, we're driving northbound on I-5. We're at Kerman right now. It's mile marker 337. We still got 200 miles to get to our location. 3 hours and change a little bit. Now, I'm sitting here I'm sitting here thinking about content creators. Just thinking in general. And then I got to thinking, what are like some of the top content creators in our industry? And then I was like, well, I think maybe you should break it down by company. There's a big ass cattle farm right there. Big ass, but huge, thousands of cattle. Schneider, company driver Schneider. Schneider's passing me. I'm going 62. Has a Schneider company ever passed? He's going 65 in California. Oh, Lord have mercy. Schneider, you're about to get popped. Schneider gonna get in trouble. Oh, Lord. Lord. Cause I'm going 62. I go any faster than that, the motor wants to yell at me. As long as I keep getting past my trucks, I feel like I'm okay. Anyway, bye. Squirrel. Sun's shining now. Everything's waking, and this cattle farm just keeps going. Sorry, another squirrel. It says, oh my goodness, it's huge. That's what you call prime rib, baby. Give me some. Anyway, prime rib eye, rather. And a cattle truck passing me. Lord have mercy. Too many squirrels, I promise you. Anyway, yeah, I was like, let's break it down by company. At one time, speaking of Schneider, I felt like I was probably the #1 Schneider channel on YouTube. You know, because I did it for a solid 2 years. Better than 2 years. I think for Swift, the top content creator right now is James the Fly Rabbit. I think for Mercer, Super Trucker Dan, we're not necessarily talking about channel size. I guess that's got to have something to do with it. I think Super Trucker Dan is the top content Mercer creator for Mercer. He's got like 70K or so, and I'm barely I'm pushing 20 right now. Landstar. In terms of likability, not channel size at all, I think KO's the top Landstar creator, but I don't know all the creators out here for all these companies either, so I want your opinions on this. These are just people that I watch, and I don't watch a lot of trucking content, not a lot at all. Maybe a handful of people, you know. When it comes to the major company, I think KO, for likability wise, I think KO's probably the top Landstar guy. Let's see, who else is there? Prime. I don't watch her often, but I have. What's her name? The cute black girl. She's got a red Pete. Matt, Cat, Jack, oh my God, what's her name? She's got I think she still has a green scat back. What is her name? I can't remember her name. But you know what I'm talking about, right? Been Prime for a while. Oh, who else? What other companies are out there? Landstar, Mercer, Schneider, Prime. Of course you got Trucking with Smith, who's a complete owner-operator. Do I watch anybody else who's an actual owner-op? Independent? Well, I haven't watched Justin in quite a while. Not like I used to. Every now and again I'll watch some of his videos. They're just trucking, but I don't watch them like I used to at all. I don't know, I'm curious about, you know, how I rank people versus how you rank people in these categories. Give me some suggestions, like other people that you watch of each company or what have you. Am I missing anybody that I know personally that actually does vlogging? Nick for a while was doing stuff with Warner, but I ain't seen that come out of him. Well, when it comes to LTL content, straight up, I think J Squared is underknown, to be honest, for what he does. Not LTL, but expedited freight. J Squared Expedited. He is his channel's growing. He's starting to get some traction, which is great to see, because he definitely does do some solid content in that area of trucking. any other specialized freight or anything that I watch? I don't think I do. Not on the regular, nothing I can think of right now. Something probably bothers me in a little while, but as of right this second, it escapes me. I don't know. I mean, of course, I know some other people, but I'm just not going to mention their names because I don't watch them no more, don't communicate with them no more, so. Steven, Love, yeah, Love and Life. He's over at Carrier 1. He's doing his thing. I guess when it comes to Carrier 1 content, he's probably the top one there. I mean, I haven't seen any other Carrier 1 content come across my feed. I don't know. What are your thoughts? You know, just driving and thinking on this Saturday morning. Currently it's 6:44 in the a.m. out here on Pacific, Cali. A few more hours. Hopefully, I'm hoping I can be in Reno by. It's 147 miles from Woodland to Reno, so a couple hours. I'm hoping to be in Reno by 2 o'clock. I did look to see where the TA was versus where I got to pick up, and it's not far, so I'm going to go to the TA. That's where I'll do my reset. As long as this stop and everything here goes copacetically. So, as long as there's no problems between now and then, no delays, we should be good. Yeah, let me know your thoughts on content creators out here on YouTube and what companies they're with and all that good stuff. Who do you watch? I want to know. I would like to find some more people that I would like to watch. So, yeah, give me your thoughts. Oh yeah, there's also the Hirschbach guy, Wildbeard. I haven't watched him in so damn long, but I used to watch him too. So I guess he's top creator for Hirschbach. I don't know who else is. Is there any creator for JB Hunt? Nothing I know of. I mean, again, I don't watch a lot of people, so. Swift, Prime, Mercer, Landstar, Werner was mentioned, Hirschbach, JB Hunt, I don't know. Crete, are there any Crete drivers out there? Yeah, Crete, you got, what's his face? What's their name? It's that dude and his wife. What's the channel name? Not Trucking Together. That was Matt, or what's his face? Allison. What's his face? It's not Trucking Together. Where's the Trucking Together? I don't know. See, I don't watch them a lot. I watch them from time to time. But not a whole lot. Now I think Trucking Together was Allison. Oh my God, what's his name? Because it was similar to that, right? It was something. What is? Whatever. You know what I'm talking about. The Joy of Trucking. That's the name of that damn Crete channel. I've been here rocking my brain for like the past 10 minutes. The Joy of Trucking. That's their channel name. I want to make sure I call them out correctly. I still can't remember Alice's husband's name. I don't know why. He's a mechanic. He had an old W9 for a long time. They just kind of fell off the face of the earth. I don't know what the hell. I didn't see a video from them or on my feed for a while. So I know they did a big move. They started doing some more private stuff. So I guess YouTube is no longer a priority of them. Damn it! It's like right on the tip of my tongue. Alice and now you're ready to piss out of me. And my dumb ass refuses to look it up. Hell, even Schmidt was talking about him in a video recently because he told Schmidt about these lights for his W9. What the heck? company name. It's a play off of their real names. Amtrans? Is that Ams? Damn it! It'll come to me. 166 miles away. I know it's not Matt. I feel like it's got an M in it. That's what my brain kind of wants to. But something's wanting to come out. It's not Matt. It's not Michael. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't have an M at all in it. Oh my goodness. Bugging the hell out of me. Some of y'all like to see me struggle. So this is me struggling. Matt. No, it's not Matt, you dumbass. Pretty country out here, though. I lived out here in California for a while. I lived in a little town called Sebastopol. It's just right off the 101. You make a left. When you get off the 101, you make a right. You go into Santa Rosa. You make a left. You go into Sebastopol. About an hour north of the North Bay of San Francisco. Roughly. My favorite part about living there, even though it's so damn expensive. That's why I don't like California. Well, that's why I got out here quick. Because it's so damn expensive living out here. Even back then, this was 20 years ago. More than 20 years ago. It's still expensive as shit. But, Route 1, the Coast Drive. Great. Salmon Creek to Benson Beach. Gorgeous drive, right down the coast. Gorgeous drive. I keep wanting to say Matt. I know his name's not Matt. Maybe no, he's not Matt. Pretty country though. Martin. I knew the Martin and Alice. That's his damn name. Frickin' Martin. 163 miles ago. Martin and Alice. There we go. Alright. Now my brain don't hurt no more. Been driving a little over 4 hours now. We're 88 miles away. I didn't even... when I left the Flying J, I just went over to the pumps and cleaned off the glass and left. I didn't go inside and grab no breakfast. I had water and Monster still in the truck. And I'm sitting here thinking about stopping to grab some breakfast somewhere. Passed a couple places. I'm like, that would have been good. That would have been good. That would have been good. I'll be there before 10 if I keep going. If I stop, it'll be about 15, 20 minutes later. Which is fine because they're there till noon. But I figured I might stop afterwards, but at the same time I want breakfast. I want breakfast food. My belly's starting to rumble. I don't know where I'm gonna stop yet. We got options, I guess. We still got, like I said, 87 miles to go. I don't know. Where are we going to stop? Let's get some eggs and some bacon and an actual breakfast. We'll figure it out, I reckon. Where's that? There's something on that side of that trailer. That old tanker. $60 degrees right now. Still blue skies. Still pretty. Through a little windy area. Still a little windy now. Not as bad as it was, but still windy. Stopped here at this Flying J. in Lathrop. 6.49. If I was to get fuel, I'd get a 60-cent discount, I'd be getting a $5.89. I don't think so. You know, we got a breakfast burrito and a Coke Zero. That's breakfast. Let's keep going. I gotta tell you, that's probably one of the best damn jumbo burritos I've gotten from Flying J in a long time. That was a damn good burrito. It's hot and fresh, right in the cabinet. It was really good. But I just spoke to Pepe, which is where I'm going, the name of the place I'm going, and told him I'm about an hour out. He said, perfect, we'll see you then. So yeah, I'm 57 miles away. And it was the last lawnmower off. This really, this has been a trip from hell. I mean, just from the beginning, you know, 26-hour delay to get the load to begin with, and then the delay for one shipping, and then just when I'm tired, I'm pulling over, and you know, whatever. 3,149 total miles. Where are we at right now? I'm at 3,084 for this trip. 57 to go, so that's right on the estimate. I think that's the longest that's the first coast to coast, well, besides the Snyder one from San Fernandino Beach, Florida to Laredo, then to San Diego. That was coast to coast, but I don't think I've ever done another load coast to coast like this one. Essentially coast to coast. And I don't think I like it. I get bored. I get bored easy, y'all. I get bored easy. I don't know. I think I'd rather do 2 or 3 loads a week for the same money. And I did say earlier on, I figured, hell, if you can just do one trip across the country for one rate versus 2 or 3, it might be better. But I think after doing it, done it a couple times. I know it wasn't quite this far, but I've been, I don't know. I will say this though. California forcing you to slow down. I've raised 5 points MPG since I got here. It's crazy. Which is not a bad thing. Which also turns into a question. Is slowing down that much, increasing your miles per gallon, which does decrease your fuel cost, but it also slows you down from getting to deliveries and shit. So does that slower delivery time that saves the fuel cost, does that benefit more than rushing and being able to do more, you know, more loads? I guess it depends. There's a lot of factors. Some people are just going to down that hill and say, yeah, 100% absolutely. I guess it depends on the loads, the load values, and all. There's a lot of ifs and ands, because you can't guarantee shit week to week when you work off the load board. You just don't know what the hell's going to be there. Now, the way I think it probably would guarantee is if you were on dedicated freight, dedicated lanes. And that way you can compare hauling the same shit every damn day. One day, do it in 10 hours at 67 mile an hour, or for 65 mile an hour. Or one day, do it in 9 hours at 70 mile an hour, 75 mile an hour. Well, that's not going to get you any extra. It ain't gonna give you much time to get an extra trip in. So, now that I say shit out loud and do some sort of makeshift analogy, I guess there is truth to it. I mean, a lot of truth. Of course, lowering your expenses is always the truth, but is it slowing you down that much overall? No. Okay, let's take a 3,000 mile trip, 65 mile an hour. So you drive 10 hours a day, that's $650 a day. So we're going to look at 5 miles, that's 5 days. Or if we go 75 mile an hour a day, $750 a day, that's 4 days. So maybe across coast to coast kind of trip like that might make a difference, because you can grab that extra load a day earlier. But the cost of fuel probably doesn't wash it out. Okay, I just convinced myself all you guys are right. I'm just like, fuel is huge, especially now. Although the fuel surcharge does adjust with it's based off 6.5 miles a gallon, I think, and it's based off the current fuel price, so that adjusts and makes somebody say if you're getting better than 7 miles a gallon in your truck, then you're not going to be spending as much on fuel as you feel like you are overall, because everything adjusts accordingly. If you're getting less than like 6.5, then you're going to really notice that you're spending a lot more rises. So in any case, come on, big truck, why are you in the far left? You literally just saw a sign to where the far left lane ends. Bro. Truckers. 51 miles away. Well, we're here. We're just having to figure out how to maneuver around this lot. Wasn't very. I was kind of sitting still, just kind of looking around, and pretty sure I figured it out. If it ain't the right way, it's my way, and it works. But they got things parked that really shouldn't be parked, which would make our lives a whole lot easier maneuvering around. But just go slow and easy. Don't hit nothing. Our dock's right there in front of us, right beside the red metal one. There's a concrete one, so pull out. Oh, there's so much stuff here. It's blocking everything. Just things that are just random spots. Alright, let's go open the doors. Alright, we are done. We are 151 miles from the TA in Reno. It's just 2 hours and 49 minutes. We got just over a quarter of a tank of fuel left. We can make it with that. I don't want to give California any fuel. I mean, I don't think it's going to be any better than Reno or Sparks either, but what am I doing? Oh yeah, I got to do one more thing. Do that and that, that, and that. Yeah, get a little bit of fuel in advance, because when we get there, we're going to have to put some fuel in this thing for a little bit. We're not going to be getting a whole lot of fuel out west, but we're going to get a little further inland. Yeah, it's going to be still high because of what the world is, but not as high as it is out here. At least not today. Maybe by the time I get there, it'll be as high as it is here today. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, it's 10:47. A couple hours away. Let's get to getting. We just went from 3 lanes to all of a sudden 8. And I don't have a clue which lane I'm supposed to be on. So I'm just going to stay right here. This is the lane I started this whole... Looks like that right lane's going to end. Now, holy crap. It was just 3-lane traffic, and all of a sudden we hit a merger. And now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now 7. Now the right lane's ending, and the far left lane's an HOV lane, so we got 5. Well, we got 5 right now, so I need to get over at least one more. At least one more. Stay in your lane until you figure out what you got to do. I don't care about all the other crap. There's no point in changing lanes or making a maneuver until you know exactly what it is you're supposed to be doing. Now, technically, I probably should be in the far right lane as well, but I've noticed here in Cali that as long as you're in the 2 right lanes, it seems to be acceptable for the popo. Now, we're going 59. It's 65 through here, and of course, you know, the trucks are supposed to be 55, but I'm going 59, so we should be okay unless we get an overzealous sergeant or something. We are 125 miles away from our exit, which is exit 19 in Nevada, so which means we are 106 miles from the state line of getting out of California. It's always a good thing.